So the first thing I wish I knew before investing is not gambling. I think this is a common reason why a lot of people don't go into investing, because I grew up in a family where if you ever talked about investing, it sounded like you were talking about gambling or doing something illegal. But investing is actually not gambling. Buying a stock is buying a share of a company. So if you are buying a stock in the stock market, you are buying a share of a company. And I had no idea that was what investing in stocks meant. I always thought that investing in stocks was illegal, it was a bad thing, and it was usually associated with crimes and like all these casino gamblings and things like that. So that was why I hesitated for so many years and I didn't go into investing early enough. If I had invested, because I had a lot of money to invest so many years ago when I started my first business, I didn't know what to do with my money. All that money went away. That money never grew. I spent all of it. And if I knew what I know today about investing, I would have spent my money better and actually invested in stocks. And by today, that money would be worth a whole lot more. The second thing that I wish that I knew before investing is that investing is for everyone. I used to think that investing was for the super rich, for the billionaires, the 1% of the world that held the highest amount of money in their bank accounts. I used to think that investing was not for regular people, everyday people just like me. And so I hesitated for so many years because I thought I had to make a certain amount of money first before I started investing in the stock market. If I knew that investing was as simple as just like using $100, or even as low as the first amount of money that I invested was $20. As low as that, you can start investing. And if I knew about this, I would have been investing way long before, and I didn't. And now that I know a lot about it, it's just, I don't know, it just makes me angry, makes me feel sad. Because if I knew that investing was for everyone, for regular people just like me and you, I would have been investing my money long ago, and I didn't. Next thing that I didn't know before investing, or the thing that I wish that I knew before investing, is that you can buy percentage of a stock. Like, for example, let's take Apple for example. I don't know how much a share of Apple is right now, but usually, let's just give an example. A share of a company could be about, let's say, $300. And I thought that before buying a share of that company, I would need to have $300 to buy a share of that company. But you could actually buy a share of that company with as little as $5. You can buy a percentage of a share of a company. I had no idea, and for so long I have tried to save so much money so that I could invest. I even remember telling one of my friends that I have tried to invest in a particular stock. I wanted to invest in Pinterest, and each time I checked on the brokerage account that I use, I would always see the price go up, and like the chart was always going up. And I always felt like there was no way that I would ever be able to invest in this, because I'm trying so hard to save my money and the stock price keeps on increasing. There's no way I'm going to save up as much as this stock is worth to be able to invest my money. After watching some videos on YouTube, I actually got to know that you can invest in a percentage of a stock. So if a stock is actually selling for $300, if you have as little as $5, you could buy a percentage of that stock. Yes, that share of a stock, and yeah, you've invested in that company. I didn't know that it was that easy, and I have tried for so long to save so much money to be able to buy one share of a stock that was very expensive. The next thing I wish I knew before investing is that you can start investing on your own. I remember when I first started hearing about the word investing and like started getting interested in what investing was, how can I invest and things like that, I tried to talk to my parents about it, but like it was a taboo subject because my parents always thought that investing was gambling. So I didn't know how to even get started on my own. I didn't know who to ask. My friends didn't know about investing. No one my age knew about investing. My friends, my circle of friends, my mom didn't know about investing. My auntie didn't know about investing. My uncles didn't know about investing. So I had no idea who to ask about investing my money. I thought that okay, I would first start investing in the stock market sometime in the future when I'm able to move out of my parents' house and start living on my own. I would maybe hire someone who's an expert in stock market to help me invest my money so that I don't make a mistake and I don't invest wrongly and I don't lose all my money in the stock market. But there are so many free information out there that you could use to learn about the stock market, about investing, about a particular company that you are looking to invest in. If you'd like to buy shares in a particular company, there are so many information out there, free information out there to teach you about investing in stock markets and like individual stocks and ETFs and things like that. There was really nobody out there to really teach me about investing. I had no idea where to even start, and I watch YouTube every single day, and I started to check on YouTube on how to get started with investing, how can I invest my money. And there are very helpful resources out there because there are people that will actually show you how they invest their money. They'll show you how they use a brokerage app, a certain brokerage app that they use. They will show you how they would invest $100 or $1,000 if they were starting again. And these resources just really helped me to understand how investing in the stock market worked and how to start investing my money on my own. The next thing I wish I knew before investing in the stock market is that index funds are much safer. When I first started getting into investing, I was so excited to own a part of Apple or a part of Google or a part of one company that I was in love with, and I didn't know about S&P 500. If you don't know, S&P 500 is an index fund that tracks the top 500 companies in the United States. And the one that I use, the one that I invest, the S&P 500 I invest in is the Vanguard S&P 500. That's the one that that's the first index fund that I invested in. And it's a lot safer, especially if you are new to investing. Instead of investing in individual companies, you can invest in 500 companies at once, and as little as what you put in there is going to be shared to all 500 companies in the S&P 500 index fund, which is absolutely amazing. S&P 500 has shown over the past few years that it is much safer to invest your money into an index fund because it's tracking 500 different companies instead of investing all of your money into an individual company. Because if that company goes down, your money goes down with it. But if you invest in an index fund that is tracking 500 other companies, if one company goes down, you have like 499 other companies that are still working fine. But obviously that's not the way it works. You need to do your own research and solidify your information about everything that I'm saying in this video. Yes, I do have some of my money invested in individual companies and also in index funds. I still put a bulk of my money into S&P 500 index fund ETF. Next thing I wish I knew before investing in the stock market is long-term investing always outweighs short-term investing. If you go short on a stock, if you buy a stock and you hold it for a short period of time, and when the price of the stock goes high, you sell it, it's not going to yield as much as if you hold that stock for way longer, because the price of the stock will continue to increase, especially because the price of the stock will continue to increase exponentially over time. Overall, I just feel like it's a lot better than always going on the app, the brokerage app that I use, to keep checking every single day how my stock is doing, because the chart just keeps dipping and going up and dipping and going up, and it's a lot of headache to keep tracking it that way. So if you hold a stock for longer, you're just going to allow it to sit there and grow and yield you better results than just checking every single day and selling anytime you see the price of the stock go up. And the last thing that I wish I knew before investing in the stock market is that you need to consistently broaden your knowledge. If you watch any YouTuber online or you read articles online about investing in the stock market, you are doing yourself a great deal. Although the information out there can be helpful, useful, relevant, timely, and all that, predictions will never ever beat reality. You might predict something and it will come to pass, true, but sometimes your predictions might not match up to reality. So even if something seems to be working this way or something seems to be going in a certain direction, it's not reality, and no one really knows how a stock will do in the future. We just put our money into companies that we believe in, but we're not sure. We just believe in the company and we trust the company and we believe that the company will do well over the long term. But no one really knows how the stock market will look like in a few years or any time like that. So always broaden your knowledge so that you have an idea of the companies that you want to invest your stock in. If you only get information spoon-fed to you, like if one of your favorite finance YouTuber says that he invested in this stock and you go ahead and invest in that stock, if he loses all his money there, you might also lose all your money there. So just take everything that they say with a grain of salt, listen to it, do your own research, and then come to a conclusion in your own heart on what you want to invest in and the companies that you believe in before you put your money in the stock market. I believe that it's a lot better this way because you're trusting your own conviction rather than people's opinions. There are a lot of people that have put their money into stocks just because everyone has said something good about it or it's highly raved about, and people say that they invested in Tesla and blah 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 blah. Well, okay, that's good, but make sure that you're not just buying stocks based on what people have said or how overhyped the stock is, and actually do your own research first before you invest in any individual company that you'd like to invest in, because nobody really knows for sure how a company will do in a few years' time. So overall, I think that investing in the stock market is a great way to invest your money and to grow your wealth. I still, however, believe that regardless of the amount of videos you watch on YouTube, you still have to do your own research about the stock market and understand it for yourself. I know talking about money can be a very weird topic, even for me, having a channel that really talks about money a lot, because nobody wants to be told what to do, especially with their money. And I don't think this video has any direct prompt to do anything really. This video is meant for your entertainment. Everything that I say in this video is completely my opinion. Anyway, if this video was helpful and enjoyed it at least, let me know. Comment down below in the comment section. Let's get to know each other. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notified every time a new video drops. And if you want to connect with me on a more personal level and you want to see what I do on a day-to-day, make sure you give me a follow on my Instagram. I would love to see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way till the end. And if you made it to the end, comment a smiley face in the comment section below. I actually want to know how many people made it to the end. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.